today is a personal holiday for my family. Um, my wife puts it on our calendar every year, and we usually celebrate in some way. A lot of times we go on a little trip or something like that. But today she calls it quitting day. It's the anniversary of the last day that I had a W-2 job. And my wife is awesome. Those of you who have talked to her or have done business with us obviously know she's got her stuff together, and she's super smart, cool person. But all that being said, she always goes out of her way to make a big deal of it. She sent me this really nice text this morning. I'm going to screenshot it and I'll put it in the comments down below. But quick story. On that day, she surprised me on my last day of W-2 work, which, as I'm sure you all can imagine, was incredibly exciting and stressful all at the same time. And I didn't know what to expect. And we were worried and excited about the possibilities of the future. All those things that you can imagine would go into a major life change like that, or taking that risk. If you've seen the movie Office Space, what she did for me that day was she invited a bunch of friends and neighbors and all that kind of stuff over to our house. And when I got home, she had like a surprise party waiting for me. And we had food and cake, but one of the coolest things was she had gone to Goodwill and bought a big, old, obsolete printer. And if you've seen the movie Office Space, she handed me a baseball bat, and everybody gathered around and got to watch me smash the printer in our backyard, just like that scene from the movie. So anyway, fast forward several years, and here we are, and we've been really fortunate that people have trusted us, and our business has thrived, and life has been really good. And even though that was stressful and exciting and all those things that I mentioned, the biggest regret that I have is that I did not do it sooner. And I think a big part of that is these confines that society puts on us about the safety of having a W-2 job and saving for retirement and all those sorts of things, which, if you're the type of person who is willing to work hard and take on risk, and the number one piece of advice I can give you is being honest in all of your dealings with people, no matter how painful it might be, you can thrive too. My biggest regret is I didn't do it sooner. I wish I would have at least 10 years earlier. Don't get me wrong, I definitely needed a decade in W-2 jobs and struggling personally and financially to provide context for what was to come next. But I wish I would have done it earlier and really taken advantage of the drive and the skills and the knowledge that I had built, and just gotten at it. So that's my 2 cents for quitting day for today. Is if you have that fire in you and you know that you're the type of person who's willing to work hard, take risk, and treat others honestly and fairly, maybe that world's for you too.